What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It is me, Prestigious PG, back with another video, and today we just had an exciting announcement. What's exciting? Nintendo Direct announced for tomorrow, February 13th, 2019, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time, with over 35 minutes of new information on Nintendo Switch games, including Fire Emblem Three Houses. We haven't seen much about Fire Emblem Three Houses ever since it was revealed at E3 last summer, and looks like we're going to get ourselves some new information, character, setting, and release date. For the release date, I'm going to say probably May. Probably make the most sense for a May release, but as for anything else we could possibly see in this Nintendo Direct, well, I have this very funny feeling that the first game that will be announced right off the bat will be Metroid Prime Trilogy. Yes, Metroid Prime 4 was delayed after it was scrapped and development was switched with Retro Studios. And so, with all these rumors about Metroid Prime Trilogy being in development for Nintendo Switch, I say, bring it on. As for its release date, I'll probably say around March or April, probably. Most likely. Yeah, I've played all three Metroid Prime games. I played the first one and second one, both on the GameCube. And I played Corruption on the Wii, so yeah, I would definitely like to play these games all over again. Plus, introducing the Metroid Prime series to a new generation of gamers. Yes, you all are going to love Metroid Prime. Just don't get frustrated if you end up losing. Now, what else could we possibly see? Well, I've heard the same rumors from the same person who leaked this, apparently told us about this Direct that was going to happen. Said that, according to these rumors, something about Mario Maker 2, Pokemon, and of course some Animal Crossing news all being revealed. I mean, Animal Crossing I can definitely see. Pokemon, well, this one is quite the tough one because normally the Pokemon company just does their own Direct. I mean, I do have my doubts about them revealing Pokemon in a Nintendo Direct, but maybe they're looking to catch us off guard. Or they could just announce a Pokemon Direct coming in the very near future just before Pokemon Day. After all, there is that Pokemon event over at Nintendo New York in Iceberg City Studios. If you're watching, if you're going to be in New York real soon, you might want to check that out. I mean, I wish I could go myself, but yeah, shit happens. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, predictions. But yeah, if they do announce Pokemon for Nintendo Switch, I will be very pleased. But if they do announce a Direct for it, well, that'll just add to the excitement. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. Maybe we'll get some more info on Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm hoping that they release this game around September or early October. I mean, I know that they had that whole release date leak for games like Daemon X Machina, Animal Crossing, and Luigi's Mansion. However, I'm kind of hoping that Animal Crossing is more of a spring title and Luigi's Mansion 3 being a early fall title. That's just makes more sense that way. And speaking of Daemon X Machina, I believe we'll see more about this game. If they do announce Super Mario Maker 2, that would be really awesome. And as long as they add, more backgrounds, more stuff like a desert background, or Bowser's Castle background, or Lava World. Just different elements, like a mountain or a desert, that sort of thing. And probably give us more options like maybe SNES, Super Mario All-Stars backgrounds and stuff like that. Yeah, and also, wouldn't it be nice if they were to also include Labo compatibility, like where you build your own courses with Labo. And speaking of Labo, yeah, I know they're probably going to talk more about Yoshi's Crafted World, but they'll probably, because we've been talking about this for last year or so, that Labo compatibility would make the most sense for Yoshi's Crafted World. But it kind of makes you wonder how it would work. And also, I think they could probably make Labo work with Animal Crossing, where you build your houses and, stuff like that. I can see something like that happen. Let's see, what else? I did, been hearing stuff about Assassin's Creed 3 remastered for Nintendo Switch. I'd be alright with that, even though Assassin's Creed 3 wasn't really the best Assassin's Creed game of this series. Maybe we'll get another character reveal for Mortal Kombat 11. I'm hoping maybe Reptile or maybe Rain or Noob Saibot or Jade. Who knows? Now, I know I've been saying I've been wanting Scorpion and Sub-Zero to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but I would probably think something like that would more likely happen at either E3 or EVO. Probably not in a Nintendo Direct, because I've been hearing stuff about a Dragon Quest character being in the game. But I'm pretty sure we might finally get some information on Joker and his release, and probably gameplay. Let me think, what else? Well, maybe some information on Bayonetta 3, probably. Retro Studios' project, I'm pretty sure it's probably just still going to be Star Fox Grand Prix. Pikmin 4, it's possible you might finally see Pikmin 4 revealed. And as for anything else, well, I'm going to say Super Mario 3D World Deluxe. Now, I know a lot of people didn't really like the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe because it was pretty much copied and pasted from the Wii U version with just a P-check crown. That was it. But yeah, when I look at it this way, Super Mario 3D World was a lot more fun. Because when you think about it, I wouldn't mind seeing it on the Nintendo Switch, as long as they include some new stuff. Like, for example, more levels. Levels based on Super Mario Odyssey, like New Donk City and Mount Valbano. Let's see what else. Levels from 3D Land. The frog suit that was originally supposed to have been in Super Mario 3D World but was scrapped. And levels that would include the frog suit. And also something that should have been in the original version that was a big time missed opportunity. Online multiplayer. Being able to play cooperatively through the courses, and maybe have multiplayer modes too, like Battle Royale or something like that. I think it would work. Just a way to add some extra content to Super Mario 3D World. I think it would be a great idea. Now, will they announce a Nintendo Switch Mini? Well, there have been rumors about this, so, it could happen. And I know some people have mixed feelings about it, but, as long as it has, something that can differentiate itself, I can't pronounce the damn word, separate itself from the Switch, the big Switch, maybe, give you the ability to play Nintendo 3DS games, backwards compatibility with 3DS games. and have the 3D slider with it. You know, so that way you can play 3DS games in 3D and maybe even Switch games in 3D. I mean, think about playing Super Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in 3D. Well, it's just a thought, but I mean, I guess everybody has their own feelings about this, but who knows? It's just a little thought that I just had in mind if they were to make a Switch Mini, but I guess we'll just wait and see what gets announced tomorrow. So, do you guys have any predictions for tomorrow's Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Direct? Oh, one more game I forgot to mention. I just thought about this. New 2D Zelda game. Now, this Nintendo Direct did not mention anything about 3DS games or mobile games. And this 2D Zelda game has been rumored for a while, and it's been rumored that a game, you know, similar to Link's Awakening, set in Kuala Island, with the same graphics and game engine as Link Between Worlds. They're sort of going for that kind of game for a 2D Zelda game, and I wouldn't mind seeing it happen. But if they're not doing any 3DS games this time around, then could it be possible we could be seeing this 2D Zelda game on the Nintendo Switch? I mean, I think it can work. I mean, if they can do some of the top-down Pokemon games like Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee on the Switch, then I say go ahead with the 2D Zelda games. Of course, I'm pretty sure we'll see Game Freak's new game Town. And but as for something that I would have liked to have seen, well, make it two more, and it's based on The Legend of Zelda. One, of course, being Skyward Sword HD, which, you know, if they were to take more time to, you know, give us the option to use motion controls, using the Joy-Cons or just traditional controls, that would be fine. But Skyward Sword, I think, could have used some tweaked gameplay, such as one, they should have just made the Master Sword, forging the Goddess Sword into the Master Sword at the during the first 3 dungeons of the game, and then afterwards collect the Song of the Hero, not, you know, Goddess Stones. And I really feel like they should have given us the ability to explore Demise's realm rather than just battling him. I just feel like that was a missed opportunity in of itself. But, I don't know, Skyward Sword HD would more than likely possibly happen in 2021 because, yep, that game's still, let's see, I'd say 7 years old now, but who knows? I mean, it could happen, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And the other one is one that I thought about, set between Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, with the Hero of Time, young Link, you know, with Hyrule looking like a cross between Ocarina of Time Hyrule and Twilight Princess Hyrule. Have the Dark Interlopers as villains, and Ganondorf possibly again, and talk about the origins of Majora's Mask and the Twilight, something like that. I just see that something as a possible entry in the series between Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, but which would also explain how Link became the Hero Shade. I feel like that ought to be a game in of itself, but who knows what Nintendo could be working on. Even though Grezzo has been rather quiet lately, with the last game they released was, of course, the remake of Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, and, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, everybody, that's my predictions for this Nintendo Direct on February 13th. I'll be sure to give my reactions to it tomorrow after the Direct. What do you guys think is going to happen? What are your predictions? Well, until next time, this has been Prestigious PG signing out, saying be prestigious, stay prestigious, and I'll see you guys next time.